This is Knack, part 13, baby, and baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Chapter 10 2,
No
Message
more.
from the Past.
So, Pedro, does that mean we're gonna run into Yuna, Riku, and Pain?
Wait, what?
No.
10-2, Jova.
Did
Also,
10-2
why
have
is
that?
Why is Knack covering his face? He's like a mess
Wind.
of blocks. But he shouldn't feel the wind. He's a mess of blocks.
Wait, so you telling me that 10-2 had the song "Baby Don't Hurt Me" in it? I don't.
No,
recall
but
that.
he has a lot. But he has a lot of, pop retardant songs.
Fair point.
That too, yeah.
You know what's sad, honestly, though? 10-2 has what I would consider definitely one of the more creative battle systems of Final Fantasy.
Well, it's basically like a modern take on the job system more than anything else.
Well, I mean, they do it in a unique way, and, I'm actually gonna say this. Yeah, I kind of did like the clothing thing. I mean that as like a customization thing.
Well, the clothing in that game works pretty much just like in another Toriyama game, I think Returns. Like, it's very pandering. It's very pandering in terms of fan service, but in terms of gameplay purposes, it actually serves very well in terms of customization.
And some of the outfits are actually pretty keen. It's just...
Do the outfits give you, like, different abilities?
Yes. So that's the main core. Every outfit is tied to a different class or job with his own set of abilities. The key in battle is to switch at the right place in the right time.
Hold on, guys, cutscene now.
So basically, if you got the Lara Croft outfit, you'd
Alright, hacker.
every time you fell on something, you'd die.
Fortunately not.
Good thing that those ropes were...
Wait. Are
you
you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? So let me get this straight.
Trust me, Java. Wait, I know what you're gonna say. Trust me, it's gonna become even more useless later on.
No. Even worse, though. Okay, so we have... Guys, remember how we've had all these times asking how are the humans able to get ahead of us? Well, here they actually had a cutscene showing the humans climbing up alongside Knack, which means they very well could have done cutscenes like that before.
What? You already killed him. Why was he still swinging the bat? He's showing off.
Yes.
So basically, guys, this game is now admitting, yeah, we could have explained how they caught up with you, but we just feel like taunting in your face that we can be lazy and get away with it.
Oh god, the wind.
Yep.
Like, I mean, seriously, why did they not have cutscenes explaining how they followed us before? And they're even following us on the overworld this time now. What the hell?
Yeah, inconsistency.
Consistency is for losers.
Just when I think the inconsistency couldn't piss me off any more than with that sunstone crystal. Okay, seriously, did they like only put the majority of their budget into later parts of the game? Like, seriously, this is the first time we've seen Knack actually have different animations on the field too, like with that thing. By the way, why is it that arm raising thing is only for when since it's part of his mechanics, it's a battle not necessarily a battle animation, but an animation nonetheless coded into him. Why couldn't that animation have also been tied to something like, I don't know.
Oh, there we go. This is the cutscene that I'm gonna have quite the interesting thing to say about it. This cutscene is quite possibly the most useless cutscene in video game history.
Okay, I'll just quickly...
It's just them climbing up the rope.
Oh,
not just that, you'll see. Oh, looks like the doctor's having trouble because, fat old guys can't climb.
You hate too many
Is that the name of one of the 3DO games, Fat Guys Can't Climb?
Dude, Sylvester Stallone says grow a pair. Don't matter how old you are.
Can Knack
Well,
just
to be
pull
fair,
up the rope?
Sylvester Stallone has been an athlete since his youth. So
True.
It's not exactly the same situation.
I guess what I'm saying is I get the stereotype I'm getting too old for this, but it's done in such a lazy way that they don't even explain.
There you go. Thanks a lot, Mark, for having this cutscene that serves no purpose. If one of the characters manages to get a pebble in his shoe, we should ensure that too, because, it's important.
Also, Mark... Also, guys, wasn't it nice that Mark didn't think to have Knack, the actual protagonist, show off his skills and save his creator?
Yeah.
Instead, no, it's Ryder. Hey, remember how in the last part Ryder was able to do stuff Knack wasn't able to do, like climb, the rocks, even though Knack has done that in other places? And here, Ryder does what Knack apparently couldn't do. So if Ryder hadn't done that swan dive, Knack would have just
walked...
Why is
that door there?
So apparently if Ryder hadn't
made... you could break that, right? But no. I guess it's just there to troll you.
You see what I mean?
Oh no, you need to hit the lever. Okay.
You see what I... So let me get this
The
straight.
lever. What are you doing, Pedro?
He's trying to see if he can climb up there for secrets. Also,
Perish the fall.
Also, that's the best security for that switch. One single line of those explosive things.
I can see the entrance to the cave.
Hold on, guys. We need to have a. Hold on, guys. Lucas has an itch in his arm, so we need to stop the game for a cutscene of him. We need to stop the game for a cutscene of him scratching his arm. That's important.
Oh no, Pedro. There's something even more important coming up.
Okay.
One of the characters really needs to have a bathroom break, so we need a cutscene of them finding a little cave digging and him going in there.
Can I mention how stupid it is that... Okay, those goblins were throwing stuff at you using catapults, yet the projectiles are apparently homing bits because... Okay, it's funny, when you were up on the ledge, one of those bombs literally did a U-turn in midair to chase after you, even though there's nothing establishing that it's a homing missile. Like, dang. Also, random guardian.
Yeah, very random.
But yeah, as I was saying earlier, so apparently, if Ryder hadn't done that swan dive, Knack would have just watched as his creator fell.
Oh, there's the lever.
You go ahead and hit that switch, Knack.
Why can't he like raise Ryder on that upper path?
Okay.
He clearly can.
So
Come on.
So guys.
You're fucking kidding me.
So Tio, remember how?
We need an excuse for more gameplay.
Holy shit! At least make the upper path a bit higher so it's justifiable. But no.
It's stupid. Speaking of stupidity, hey guys, remember how literally just a few minutes ago we had a door like that had to be opened with a switch? Well, now it's the second time, and this time they decide to have a cutscene dedicated to telling us to hit the switch.
It's like in the Dark Souls game, having all those ledges, but you cannot that are like 1 centimeter up, but but your protagonist cannot go in there because he cannot fucking jump for saving his life.
Seriously, I have to ask, whose idea was it to, put a mechanic, but then, oh, we're only waiting for the second time that mechanic shows up. Teach players about the mechanic with a cutscene, never mind the fact that the first mechanic is mandatory anyway.
I guess it's defeat many enemies at the same time.
I think so. Either that or defeat X number of enemies.
And going back to what I was saying even earlier, so Knack has a motion for raising up his arm against wind. And they didn't think to maybe use that animation for, I don't know, another blocking motion or a counterattack or guard. Nope. Yeah, that's another thing. You'd think that a game like this would have a guard feature, but it doesn't.
Yep.
Like, isn't that like...
Don't worry, Jova. Don't worry, Jova. It will be in the sequel.
I mean, seriously, a guard attack is like rule number 2 of a beat-em-up like this. Rule number 1 obviously being the punching.
Alright.
Oh, that's right. They need this cutscene because they're going on ahead.
Alright, I think it's now...
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Your door is here.
Okay.
Yes,
right next
it's
to it.
just as the ancient...
That doesn't look much like you, does it?
I love...
So much. Behind the door, we can see the prize. Giant relics and incredible
£1 million
numbers.
pounds.
Wait, hold on.
It's not good
here we go.
news.
Now Lucas decides
It says
to
that
the
beyond
China.
this door is tremendous danger. It mentions a great transformation as well, but it's
How
hard to
vague
tell
is
exactly
it?
what that means.
Maybe let's do something with that.
Oh, they put a tracer in there.
Very
Hugging
good.
the child's pendant was such
Also-
a
Well,
clever idea.
it's a spider. It's a Spider-Man
Shows
trick.
the location of the key.
And yet we still
It's in
don't
a
know
maze of
what's
some
inside that pendant.
I have
Well,
placed
okay,
the key
we
in a
got a
labyrinth of
glimpse
my
at
own
it, but
devising.
we don't know
Yeah,
why it
placed
means
the key in
so
a
much.
labyrinth. Of course you have.
I wonder if they
Of
rigged that
course.
thing with
He's
a
talking
bomb or
about you.
something.
Yes, but where is it?
So there's
you-
all the information we need.
Victor,
Kill the
Victor, can you raise your right hand? Because from your expression, it looked like you were jerking off.
Now, how long will it take us to get there?
So he's having
wait,
organs because
wait.
he didn't know
Oh,
about the
okay,
What
Invisible
we can
okay.
do is to get to the key before Victor does. Don't worry, I'll
Oh!
Why do you... Why do you even want to do that?
That'll be the day. You do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and no matter how crazy it is, no one ever tries to stop the great
I get
doctor.
your
Thank
intention,
you.
Lucas,
Wait.
but that's
Lucas.
not the exact point of which you're supposed to accuse Vargas.
Was there another
I'd buy then.
Right.
Was
There
there?
you go.
You'd
They say
stop
that.
me if I was about to do something foolish, wouldn't you?
Okay, then stop it now, Ryder.
That I would.
He's been doing foolish things since the game began.
The ropes are
Hey,
and you're just having Lucas going on his own with all the goblins.
Hi, my name's Zach. I'm in the cutscene.
Ryder,
Also, what's that ear?
Ryder, you're letting your nephew go off alone into the goblin-infested caves. Oh wait, never mind. I guess they left.
It's okay. It's okay. We just skipped through a cutscene.
We're almost there.
Also,
And Knack is small size
Start
again.
looking for some place to
also,
put
I
down.
want you guys to remember, we went to
Before
the.
he abandoned them, why is he in the plane?
Too late. They're already here.
Anyway, I want.
Well, shit.
Guess that's what the motor was for.
I
Yeah,
want-
wouldn't it be a bit
airship
more,
must be a mile long.
constructive if we didn't get the scene of Victor, listening, and then he just shows up here?
Knack,
you
we're gonna need
think.
you to secure
Also,
the
I want you
entrance.
guys to
But he's
remember.
small size.
I want you guys to remember, we came to the last level in hopes to stop the goblins. Yet by the end, apparently they changed their minds and now it's back to stopping Victor or something. Or, I kid you not, the doctor himself says, we're looking to get all those treasures and relics. Like,
Fire and ice. Pedro, what do we get when we combine fire and ice?
Mediocre sequel.
come on, Knack.
All right, moving on.
But yeah, seriously though, it's like,
Oh, more bugs.
you know, it's never more apparent how lopsided the story is when we get to the point where we enter a level, we're trying to stop the goblins, but by the end of the level, oh, we're suddenly bringing up Victor again.
Don't you get it, Teo? This game is like the gameplay of Sonic Boom with the story of Transformers.
Really?
Even Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric had a better focused story.
That's saying a lot.
Well, okay, to be fair, when it comes to Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, the writing was not one of the real bad
Not
things.
just that. Even the gameplay of Rise of Lyric was more interesting than this.
That
And
too.
in this development showed it would have been even greater if they just stick to the original plan.
Yeah, Sonic
Yeah.
Boom Rise of Lyric
Shit.
was a good game.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
it was due to be a good game. It just got screwed over by.
Yeah, Sega. Anyway, yeah, you could say, like, we've already gotten enough developer inside information that the developer's original vision was completely skewered because of the developers having to literally take an axe to the
Yeah.
game to put it on the Wii U, basically.
Due to the contract that Sega had with Nintendo.
I don't get it, Sega. Why would you even make that a Nintendo exclusive when it's supposed
Because
to be?
there's Sega, Joe, but that's
Maybe-
what they do.
not
They make
just that,
stupid
Pedro.
decisions. It's their thing.
It was the part of the contract they had for the free game.
I know,
They just
I'm aware of that.
No,
And yes,
they
and
just
shockingly enough,
decided.
shockingly enough, they're not the most hated gaming company.
Well,
no, we live
with-
in a world where Konami exists, so no.
Or EA. and
Also,
Activision.
to be fair, Sega never really go out of their way to piss fans off directly. They
They're just stupid.
well,
Yeah.
Sega of Japan is more stupid. Sega of America, they're smarter, although they tend to get screwed over.
More like Drova, at least Sega of America tries. At least they try. Sega of Japan doesn't.
And lately, Sega of America has succeeded. Thank you, Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Also, I love
wait,
how every
wait.
time we defeat these guys,
Yeah,
they just
they teleport
vanish.
because we cannot see actual dead bodies here.
Never mind, the goblins we've killed on screen.
No, but it's okay, Joe. They're cartoony goblins, therefore it's okay. Humans, however, no.
But they're cartoony humans.
Yeah.
So, let's
Sorry,
do
Dwebs. The FCC is very
Selective.
selective about these things.
So let's do a recap, guys. So now Victor is the bad guy we're chasing after again, but remember, we're still gonna have to do something with the goblins because Charlotte gave that message for her husband to rescue her, and we
Actually-
still haven't gotten it.
Actually, Jova, Gandahar is now gone from this game until the sea.
Oh, I know
Really?
that, I know that, but I'm pretty sure there's another scene where we have to fight the goblins to rescue Charlotte.
Oh, actually, no.
Oh my god, that's right, she just shows up rescued on
We were-
screen.
no, actually, no. We rescue her via a cutscene.
So that last level was the last appearance of the goblins.
Well,
Yes,
the
Tail.
cutscene.
Don't worry, Tail. They'll return in the sequel.
So, wow, the game's so lazy that, again, Charlotte doesn't even need to be rescued. She's free
I'm not
to
sure
go.
what to think.
This game is a piece of crap.
You know what, Tio? I've raged enough. Why don't you do an analysis
go
on
ahead,
why
go
the
ahead,
story
go ahead.
sucks?
No, I'm just more confused than enraged.
No, go
Seriously.
on, really, go on. I'd like to hear your analysis of this.
Say what you think. But still.
No, again, I'm confused. Why would you do that? Like, you
Paige,
create this enemy, and essentially at the halfway mark you just forgot about it. I mean, can't you even, if you want to set up a sequel, why can't you just have Knack kill Gondar and have the rest of the Goblin retreat saying, oh, one day we'll avenge this, or something?
because apparently he had a character arc plan for Gundahar if the sequel's anything to go off
Okay,
of.
then just defeat him and having very wounded, saying one day I'll get my revenge. Him just disappearing like that is weird, especially since you don't actually fight him. Huh?
Pedro, do you want to tackle that one?
Also, Pedro, not for nothing, but I get that dying is a major issue with this game. But couldn't you fast forward the bit where you go backwards or something?
To be fair.
It's short enough, Dweebs, unlike some of the stuff where you died.
By the way,
Any particular examples?
For near before I made it edit to you.
the maze, Dwibs, the maze. Also,
Well, don't worry, guys. I made
Hey guys,
Also-
platforming.
Let me say another thing. That's some shitty lava, if I ever saw one.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
wow.
not PS4 lava. That's
I'm gonna
that's
say
PS2 lava.
I'm gonna say a bit more, Pedro. Metroid Other M's lava looked better.
That was a Wii game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's one of the most horrible games on the Wii. So yeah.
hey Pedro, you have
Well,
four.
other than anything Data Design Interactive have made.
Hey Pedro,
Yes.
you've
sure.
got 4 pieces of the double battery power up.
I do?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. A few minutes ago, you got a 4th piece apparently.
All right. Was that all?
Oh, so
of them?
that's why it's Fire and Ice, because now you have ice of 6 sections. A very clever game.
Knack, Fire, and Ice.
That's a one-hit kill.
You got
In
one hit
easy
killed
mode.
by
well,
a moth.
at least the checkpoint ain't that bad.
You got one hit killed by a moth, which is not Mothra.
Knack, the great and powerful.
Well, maybe it's Batra, Pedro.
Somehow, I just don't think it's.
Oh, you need to break the ice cube to make Ice Neck. I get it.
Yeah, ice. You can play as Ice Snack. Ice Snack with a control.
Looks like
Question.
you're wearing neon.
I forgot if the game mentioned that already, but as Ice Neck, can you still sleep on ice?
Yes.
They could have at least give that passive ability.
Oh,
but
Theo, it's not like we could do that. I mean, it's not like games as early as the PlayStation or Game Boy have given you abilities like that.
Honestly, Jova, I have yet to see a game that has ice physics that are non-annoying as fuck.
Shovel Knight.
But that's just plain false, Joe. In the sequel, Ice Snack would be able to defeat enemies with ice.
Congratulations, you finally managed to achieve
Honestly,
the
I don't
bout of
really
Ice
need
Knack
even
doing
him
something.
having ice moves. Giving just a few passive abilities, like not being able to sleep on ice and slowing enemy by every punch that you know. If an enemy is hit by a punch, he just slows down due to the ice effect.
And now lava, so now I start melting.
It's as simple as it gets. But no, apparently no, we cannot have that.
Also, this location makes no geographical sense, like, at all. Okay.
No.
Okay, see, notice how the ice on Knack is melting as soon as it gets in here? Well, okay, why the heck is the ice that we just were from not melting by being close to that? Like, seriously.
There you go, Jobo. It just happened.
Well, here's the problem, Tio. It's like, well, you know, okay, I would get it if maybe they were consistent and the ice that Knack got from that area wasn't melting, but no, the ice that Knack got
What
from...
the hell?
That's a tornado move. One of the moves we can do with the sunstone energy.
Oh, I didn't knew that.
I usually just use the area blast.
Usually it's just much better to just use the shockwave move. It's the one that
Yeah, I
covers
thought
them.
that,
Oh
that
my-
was the only one you had.
No, yeah, free, but trust me, the shockwave is the only one that's worth a shit.
But yeah, anyway, see, here's the issue. Knack got ice from the ice area, and the ice from the ice area is melting. So that means that, by that logic, the ice area itself should have been a river by being this close to the fire area. They're messing with their own world's logic. Like,
Yeah, usually those things give me relics. Why doesn't that one give me?
So let me get this straight.
Jova, you know someone in the comment section is going to go, but Jova, it's a cartoony platformer. Why are you so concerned about realism?
I already just pointed out. You know, realism, whatever. But it's the fact that they're messing with their own world's rules. The ice on the ice world is melting, so the ice world should melt by being this close to it. Like, heck, even the Mario games, for as surreal as their environments can get, actually at least stay consistent with their logic. You're being outdone in lore by the classics of Mario, done by Shigeru Miyamoto of all people.
The guy who thinks story is cancer.
I think that.
Let's be fair, Pedro. He specifically said we don't need the story in an RPG.
Not just that. Yeah, speaking of RPGs, I think the Simpsons video game, the one I think from 2007, actually takes a jab at that by having an actual volcano very close to an ice mountain. I mean, Lisa pointing out.
It's not even just a matter of RPGs having story or not. There are RPGs out there that are great despite not having a very bare bones story like a lot of the Dragon Quest games.
Yeah.
And to be fair, there's one thing we have to remember is like, back in the day, RPGs weren't even really known for their story. It's like it was literally just you.
That he said that regarding Paper Mario, which is a series that built itself upon story and lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even the Mario.
How did you guys?
Yes, disappeared.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
We literally did all that just so we could loop around and surprise those robots from behind.
Don't you just love it, Joe, when the game Don't you just love it, Joe, when a game makes you feel like you're wasting your time?
You know.
Also, yay, maze level.
And we're being held off by bugs again.
What is up with Mark's fascination of making us fight bugs?
Like, did he just
Maybe
really?
he's a bug lover.
Maybe he loves Resident Evil?
Well, wouldn't that make more sense if he was a bug hater?
I wonder what Akira would have to say about that.
Like Jova said, don't you mean Satoshi Tajiri? He's the one who was a huge bug collector.
You know what I mean without.
Partly why he created Pokemon.
Okay, random crumbling platform that crumbled like eons after you walked across it. Okay, sure, why not? Anyway, you were saying.
Well, we're not on the platform when it crumbles. So
that's exactly why I pointed out it's stupid and slow. Anyway, go on, Pedro. You were saying something about what I was saying?
Well, that's just the thing, Jova. Oh, hold on. Is it cutscene now, I think?
What is with the collectible?
I think it's a cutscene now. Correctly. Oh, no.
Oh, that's the one of the doors.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
What are we doing? Oh, time bombs. Okay.
Looks like they're trying to brute force it.
Wait,
Hardly the
is
spirit
this
of
the
the
same?
lab.
brute force it.
They're the shoreline of this game.
Same question that I always had with all these magical doors that are multiplied. Why don't you just dig around it? You know.
Pedro, should I?
It's so. I mean, in Life 3, we get this problem, but we can get over it because of a silly, cartoony nature of the game itself and the world that it's constructing. But for this one, where, as Weaves and Joe said before, apply a bit more realism, it just doesn't work.
No, Pedro, can this be the part where I tell him also to wait for the sequel in that regard?
Yes.
Basically, Tio, believe it or not, the villains actually think about that in the sequel.
Of course. Oh, goody, we had to activate 3 levers. Well, one we already had, so.
You know, that's always one thing I've always wanted to do. You know, have a say someone tries to dig around a door, I'd have it so that they just explode because there's a specific thing to the floor where touching metal on it makes it explode.
Sunstone battery, yay.
Not just that, like, it's when you see, Teo, Mark Cerny's plan is to make this game so shitty that you'll love the sequel by comparison.
Oh, guys, I get the reference. It's the green triangle button from the PS4 controller.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Also, wait. So these guys were working so hard to try and open this door, and all it takes is just pushing the levers.
You figured that one out.
What the heck was taking the mooks so long?
Apparently the mooks are so stupid they can't how the switches work. Alright.
Anyway, you were saying earlier about what I was saying, Pedro. It's like I said.
I don't even remember anymore.
It had to do with my rant about, you know, the game wasting our time by, you know, having to go all around just to.
Jovi, you've had so many rants, I can't tell them apart anymore.
Well, like I said, Joe, but don't you just love it when a game flat out makes you feel like you could have just skipped that part and that the game was just wasting your time?
You know, I hate that in and of itself. I hate this game especially because it's like it's taunting me.
Who are you?
What?
He's a mini guardian who has barriers and he also throws spears. Yeah, and he also throws spears at us. So basically, wait till he throws the barriers at you before you hit him. There you go.
Okay.
If a human built this place, why are there guardians here?
Well,
Maybe they made the guardians.
understood how to control guardians.
I guess.
Oh, controlling.
Oh, great! More lore that will never be explained. Thank you, game.
Besides,
Pedro,
it's not even proper lore, it's just a guess.
Oh, sorry, Sarah, that's all we have.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that bit's a bit boxer. He has to guess his own plot.
Yes. I'm honestly convinced he's making this shit up as he goes.
Which is sad because, you know, I've seen people have to write scripts on the go do much better than this. Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible 1, anyone?
Wait, he actually wrote it that himself.
Well, that wasn't Tom. I don't think that was Tom Cruise. I think that were David Kent.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise is not a writer.
Well, didn't he have to, like, help out with the script for Mission Impossible 1 because
Oh,
it was
that's
taking
just
a while?
nice.
No, he was just having issues with the. He was just having issues with the director.
Well, wasn't there something?
So yeah, what do you guys think I should do?
Oh yeah,
Press the button.
but there's no
Well,
button.
it's push the button and then rush away, no?
Okay, so yeah, push the button. And now I guess I have to... There you go.
Run while they're doing that.
So yeah, what should I do?
Can you just run along the side?
Yeah, you should try rush. There we go. No, not
I
like
tried
that.
to kill. I tried to kill him.
Yeah,
The timer is so tight. Seriously.
And how did you guys even? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I don't care.
I gotta say that this temple does actually have pretty decent security.
You know,
It's weird, bro.
At least in the Uncharted games, they actually take the time to give proper context as to how the NPC characters are able to follow you.
Oh, those enemies.
Yeah, the giant guardians are some of the most annoying enemies because not only they can damage you really high, like they're very hard to kill because they have quite a lot of HP, and and every time you hit them once, they have this barrier thing that prevents you from hitting them more. So basically, the game is doing everything in its power to make those enemies last as much as possible.
You know, in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, you know, games made in the earlier times of 7th gen consoles.
I think you're not a fan of the smelter demon, Pedro.
The what? Sorry.
The smelter demon from the Iron Keeper.
Not really.
Hey, you know, in Arkham Asylum, whenever you go up against bigger, tougher enemies, yeah, they're tougher, but the game also presents you with different options to take them
There's our
down.
key
Okay.
and our door.
But I thought Knack wasn't
When
the
the key
key.
is used and the door is opened,
Yes, he's not the key, Joe. He's far too much trouble to keep around.
In the face
Reminds
of
you,
the
do we
earth,
ever actually get to see
changed
what's
forever.
behind that door that he quote-unquote failed to
does that
open?
mean?
Yes, Joe, don't you
Oh,
remember?
that's right, we do!
Why couldn't Lucas answer the fucking question?
I don't know.
God, this game is so unmemorable, I almost forgot that, yes, behind that door is the final climax.
Really?
Let's just, well, actually, no. It doesn't mean this door that we're in right now. It means that door that Knack failed to open with his relics. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Basically, Gio, sorry for spoiling, but the game is going to pad itself out more, and we're gonna have to.
Pedro, I think you need to ignore these and just press the lever.
That's the problem,
know.
though. If he stays still too long, they'll blow him up.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
There you
finished.
go.
Okay.
It was literally
There you
just
go.
a game of keep away.
Wow.
Basically, I just had to keep dodging until
Basically, Tio, in order to pad itself out, we're gonna have to hike back to that area that we were, like, way earlier in this game, and then we'll have to open the door.
And now, a maze puzzle.
And, oh my god, the way that door
goody.
gets
It's like the dream of Koga.
It's like that one area in Maleficent's castle in Birth by Sleep.
I was gonna say it reminds me a bit of Miracle Mask's mummy puzzles, only not nearly as fun and intuitive.
There's also that Thorn small maze in the Castle of Illusion HD remake.
Yeah.
This is an illusion. Open up your eyes. Yes.
This pain.
Insist.
I can
Resist. But that's what it takes to be.
So where's this next? Where's this next
Yeah,
level?
where's the third level?
Let's see.
Hidden out of camera view. Isn't this camera lovely, guys?
Oh, no, I got it. Knack's the level.
There it is.
Actually,
is
no,
that-
you had already pressed that.
That was the first one. Never mind.
See, look, okay.
It's off camera view.
Now before audience
Oh,
stuff.
it's behind
The
that
door
wall.
resets.
Oh,
Actually,
look
no,
at
it's
that.
only a power up.
Yep. One of those more dickishly hidden ones because of the camera angle. Also, when health is low, breaking sunstills will increase relics. How nice.
Oh, great.
And that apparent. Oh, and by the way, going in there resets the room.
Joy.
Don't you just love that? Don't you?
Why?
All right, let's go again.
So there you go, guys. The game actively is punishing Pedro for
But don't you
finding
see-
a power-up. I mean a hidden item.
But don't you see, guys? We have a puzzle now, gameplay variety and shit.
Like, this is despicable. The game
There you
is
go.
punishing you for finding a hidden item.
Oh, we're there now at least.
Nope,
So,
not yet.
how? No.
Sorry,
Ugh.
Pedro, but
I've given up trying to question this.
all right, everybody. In the next part, we finally find the key. So, see you then.
Be
See ya.
excited.
Be excited.
Alright,
Please be excited. See ya.